welcome back to my channel. It's Christina at Homeschool and Grace, and today's video is another weekly update. This is for week 21. Week 21 was really rough. It took us 2 weeks to get through 1 week, and even then we didn't complete a whole week. So this video may be a little shorter because it was just one of those weeks. And I apologize that last week I didn't have a video up. Again, my weekends have been getting busier, and so it's been harder for me to get a video made. And so I'm hoping that I can get on a better routine. This weekend was like a lot of spring cleaning, so I feel like I don't have to worry about my house. I can just like get videos done and not have that extra worry or burden of a messy house that's like, part of life. And then also, thank you so much to everyone who responded to my unboxing video. I'm so excited to start using My Father's World again in the fall, and I was just blown away by all your responses, and I'm so glad that you guys are excited as well. It's just going to be really, I think, a really fun year. So, okay, let's dive into the curriculum. Actually, first, before we go into the curriculum, I wanted to share 2 studies I'm doing right now. I always have this marked below in the comments section, not comments, description box. Description box. I turned 37 yesterday, and I think my mind went with it, with my birthday. It's like not there anymore. Okay, anyways. Journey every day, or journey. This is a journal, and I really, really enjoy it. So there's a link below that's got, you read through the Bible in 18 months, and I really like the way that it goes through this. This is also from My Father's World. So last week we were going through Jeremiah, and I think we're continuing. Yeah, so we'll continue through Jeremiah, but it's a really great, if you're wanting to read through the Bible, I really enjoy this one. And then you can do a journal in it if you get the journal, but if you don't, you can print out the journal pages. That makes it nice. And another Bible study I'm using right now, this is from Paul Washer, and it's the study of the Holy Scriptures. It's a biblical foundations for the Christian faith. This is excellent. If you needed if you're wanting to just really understand the Scriptures, this is a great one. I'm not too far into it. I think I'm only 3 lessons in, and I'm just doing it on my own, so I'm kind of just slowly trucking through it, but I think it's excellent. So, okay, now to the curriculum. Okay, we're going to start out with Rome to the Reformation. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget, I will put timestamps below so that you can, if you're looking for a specific curriculum, it will be referenced down below, and so you're not going to have to watch it all. If you're just looking for Rome to the Reformation or just kindergarten, you'll be able to see that. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, Rome to the Reformation, week 21. Okay, so we got so little done. It's kind of embarrassing. We got most of the Bible done, but we didn't finish it. We're still reading through Luke, and this was all about the lost coin, the parable son, so the lost son, the lost sheep. Is there any more lost? I can't remember. But anyway, so we were going through all of that. And then we were reading through Trial and Triumph. There were 2 stories to read, or 2 chapters. One was Bernard of Clairvaux, and the other was Elizabeth of Hungary. We didn't get to read Elizabeth of Hungary, but we did read Bernard of Clairvaux. So what I loved about Bernard of Clairvaux was that, so this is one portion from the chapter. As above all else, Bernard is remembered as a lover of Christ. My God, my love, he often prayed, how you love me. Perhaps his favorite verse in the Bible was Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but my God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. He told the brothers of Clairvaux, I serve the Lord with freedom, since love brings freedom. I invite you, dear brethren, to serve in love. Bernard wrote hymns of love for Christ, which the brothers of Clairvaux sang in chapel and while at work in the fields, making the valley echo with beautiful harmonies of praise. His hymns have been sung ever since. Jesus, thou joy of loving hearts, and O sacred head now wounded, are the most loved. So anyways, he was an amazing man. So that was a great story. I'm hoping that we'll read Elizabeth of Hungary, because I just I don't like missing any chapters in this book because I just really, really enjoy this one. So let's see here. We also started memorizing Philippians 2:3, and I look over here because my big board is up here. Well, 2, 3, and 4. So do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves. Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. So we always each day say the verse that we're trying to memorize, just so that it keeps being like said aloud so that we really do memorize it. Okay, so skipping ahead, we did only one day of English from the roots up. It was Yungo and Yunktum, I believe. I don't even remember what it means. There was another word, Ignis, which I could be saying wrong. We didn't ever get to that. We're still not working through spelling. It's one we've just kind of had to drop right now. I'm hoping in the fall to pick it back up, but right now it is what it is. But we have been working through their independent stuff. I had to kind of change up my schedule because we were really struggling. I call it their independent stuff, but like their language lessons. And, oh, that's writing skills. So yeah, language lessons and writing skills, and then math were like not getting done. Or I shouldn't say they were not getting done, but it was like becoming a nighttime thing because we would do all their group stuff in the afternoon. And so then by the end of that, they'd be too tired to then do this stuff. So I changed up our schedule. So now first thing in the morning, they work on this and their math. Let me grab. So beta, math UC for my second grader, and then gamma for my fifth grader. So we've started doing this in the morning right away, and it's made a world of difference. I didn't realize how much it was becoming a battle, and well, I knew it was becoming a battle, but I didn't know how to fix the battle. But I finally did. So we totally changed it up. So now we work on all this stuff and their math, and then I go into working with my youngers. So then a lot of our bulk stuff is done in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's just kind of more the fun stuff. It's history, science, art. What else? I think that's it. So it's been really working out, and we still really enjoy these language lessons for today. I'm really liking writing skills. I feel like we're getting a good rhythm with it, and we're kind of understanding the flow really well. Someone asked me to, in one of the comments, to make a video on writing skills, so I'm going to try and work on that. We probably don't do it perfectly, but we do what works for us. So whenever she finishes a unit, we just staple in her finished paper into the book, and then all her like edits and stuff, she just works on all that in here. So it's all in one place. So when I go to file at the end of the year, like this is all easily together. Language lessons for today, I don't write in. If they have to write something in it, I will typically just make a copy and then we'll staple it in their notebook so that we don't lose it. Okay, on to history. We're still working through Story of the World. This was a lot about the Crusades this week, and which was just really fascinating to learn about. So we learned more about it in the medieval world and streams of civilization. So we also learned about the Canterbury Tales, which were stories set in that time. So I keep my books on both sides. So we had 2 books from that. So Chanticleer and the Fox. It's a really cute one. And then also St. George and the Dragon. I don't know if this is a Canterbury tale or just a story about St. George. It doesn't say. It says it's a legend. But the pictures are awesome in this one. So we read both of those, and then we also watched Disney's Robin Hood, because at the end of the week we were to read about Robin Hood and Story of the World, but we never got to it. But the Disney version was really cute, and it was kind of funny because Chanticleer, and the fox. You know, it looks like the rooster from Robin Hood. Obviously, the fox, but anyways, it was really fun to watch Robin Hood as an adult. It was just so much more, like, I understood the story more. I was like laughing and crying when they were in prison. It was like, it was silliness. But it was really good as well. And then Bill Pete is, I think, the one that did the art for it. It looked really like a lot like his. And so we found one of his books at one of those, like, you know, neighborhood libraries where you, like, put a book and you take a book. So we found Big Bad Bruce, and it's a really cute one. It has nothing to do with any of the stories, but it's just a cute story. And since he did the art for Robin Hood, it's kind of fun to read his books as well. Okay, let's see here. We did not get our timeline worked on. We'll have to catch up on that. We did not get all of our astronomy done. You know, I bought all those new books. We didn't even use them. So we'll see if we end up using them. Where did I put the astronomy book? Oh, here it is. So we did get through the first section of reading. It was really just like the general overview. And then we didn't build the model, but I do have, let me grab it. Okay, I've shared this in videos past. I think these are in order. But I got this 2 years ago or something. Anyways, isn't that awesome? I never have to make planet models again. So I hate making planet models. Because I can never get the dimensions right and it drives me bonkers. So this like saves me model making. Yeah. So I got this from Rainbow Resource. I can't remember when I got it. I think I can even make it. Nope, it turns it off. It used to light up. Oh, it's light up. There you go. Anyways, I'm trying to see who made this. Educational Insights. So this is definitely not required, but you know, if you're doing an astronomy unit, it's kind of fun to add in. And then you don't have to make models and stick them on the ceiling of your kitchen or dining room. That's where we still have planets from when my oldest was in first grade, so she's now 5th grade. And we were slowly losing all the planets, but we still have a couple, so people will like come over for dinner and they'll look up like, why do you have Mars? Or why do you have Venus? Like, what's going on? It's like, oh, you know, they've slowly fallen, and anyways, it kind of makes for a funny dinner conversation, I guess. Okay, let's see, what else? We did not get God in the History of Art done. We did not get our music done. The last thing we did do, okay, we've started Dangerous Journey. This is like excellent, and if you feel like you don't have time to read it, you can find it on Amazon. I'll link it below. There's actually like a DVD where it just reads it aloud, and the pictures, it like is narrated for you with the pictures right from the book. And what's funny is I had it on VHS when I was a kid, and I mean it made an impact on me as a kid. I just so remember Christian's burden from that video. Like, wow. So anyways, I don't skip reading this one. It's so good. Or get the DVD if you don't have time to read it, and just watch it as a family. Let's see what else. I think that is it. So there you go. That was Rome to the Reformation for week 21. Okay, moving on to God's Creation from A to Z for my kindergartner. So this was the kangaroo unit, if you didn't notice the kangaroos. She did get her little badge made, but you know, we still have a toddler in the house. The head went missing. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to the head, so poor little kangaroo without a head. I don't know what happened, but the toddler either ate it or threw it away. I'm hoping she threw it away and didn't eat it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we're still working through our calendar and our 100 chart. We do that every day, and the calendar we do the same, like we count through the calendar and then we go through the days of the week and then the months and the year. And then on to reading. We just are still working through the reading plan in the back of the book. So we try and do as much as we can. I feel like she may be a little bit of a slower reader, like my oldest. And so I don't feel like the concepts are coming as quickly. So we're kind of just doing what we can. And if she doesn't get it, like I'm just not really making that big of a deal on it. I figure I know it will come. But we always sing our alphabet song. And if you can see over here, I hung up the alphabet. And it's been the best thing ever for when she's practicing, like, let me get the paper. Well, especially when we do this paper where she's got to figure out what the sound is in the middle first, and then the sound that she hears first, and then the sound that she hears last. It's really been helpful for her to be able to reference the letters to see them all, because she'll be like, oh, pa, pa, pa. Papa, and then she'll look and like penguin, papa, penguin, you know, for pin or pan or whatever. So that's been a big help. And then we're still doing these and practicing the first two sounds with these guys. So we still use these a lot, actually. So they're really helpful. Let's see, what else did we do? Again, we didn't get everything done. Like I said, it was kind of a bum week. So we did do her little letters that she cut out. She's not a big colorer, so she doesn't color them typically. She did her practice letters. She did I can't remember what this is called. Sound discrimination page. She did the math page. She did the cutout page, and then, you know, we really worked on like C cases at the end. Let's see, what else did we do? We unfortunately did not get to the coloring page or the drawing page or the little story, which I just don't think she's quite here yet, which is okay. If anything, we'll just hang on to these for next year to help practice. And let's see, we didn't do the bingo or the letter sound concentration. Let's see here. Okay, we did get Bible done, and we got, we talked about the globe and where the kangaroos live in Australia. We didn't make a poster. We didn't make a kangaroo pencil holder. We didn't even go outside and measure our hops. I mean, we went outside, but we didn't measure hops. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple books to show you. Okay, so we didn't use this one, but I just saw it marked in my teacher's manual. I try, when I find a book I really like, to mark it in the teacher's manual, so then I'll remember to pull it out. But again, this week, we didn't get any reading done. It was really a sad week. I mean, we got our main read-alouds done and like Bible, but that was it. So Life Size has where you can bend down. Oh, if I can get in. Okay, kangaroo ears. So that makes it really fun. This is from Usborne. Usborne? I don't know. And then it talks about kangaroos. This is a really cool book that has, you know, pandas. So if you're teaching a preschooler about pandas, what else does it have? Let's go through. Polar bears, toucans. Oh, this would have been a fun one. Well, it's a squid, but a big squid. You could have probably used that for octopus week. We could have a tiger mouth. You see it? What else? A giraffe tongue. Kangaroo. I think there was an elephant. I think it was at the beginning though. Oh yeah, here's the elephant foot. The size of their toenails. So that's pretty big. Anyways, so it's a fun one. Okay, what else did we... Well, I should say, what else did we not read this week, but we had planned to. So Katie No Pockets, We read this before, but we did not read it this week. And this is like the one that comes with it. I just feel like it was a total bum of a week, unfortunately, but that happens. So, again, it's just, it is what it is. Okay, How the Kangaroos Got Their Tails. This is an Aboriginal story, which is kind of fun, that we've read again before. The art's kind of weird, but it's fun. Okay, and then Animals Should Definitely Not Wear Clothing. This is like a classic. Let's see if I can find the kangaroo. See? Whoops, my book is tearing. Okay, because a kangaroo would find it quite unnecessary. Because animals should definitely not wear clothing. Because a kangaroo would find it quite unnecessary. Anyways, it's a cute one. Okay, I think that was the books. Oh, nope, I forgot. God's Amazing World we went through. We did read this one. This was the only one we read. So we learned about kangaroos in here. And their pouches. And where they live. And then we learned about how God keeps us safe. And we got our little... We always hang this up and talk about it. The biblical concept. What else did we do? Oh, I have another book to share. Just a second. Okay. So I got these a while ago off of Amazon, but they're, I put them in here, but this is Alpha Tales books. And they've got one on kangaroos. Of course, I don't have them in order. I definitely use these for pre-K because it's a letter each week. So Kangaroo Kazoo, it's a really cute one. Again, we didn't read it, but I thought I'd share all the books. Give you guys some ideas if you need them. So that's a fun one. And let's see. For the Bible, she was learning about I'm safe in God. And we read from Psalms and Romans and Isaiah. And let's see here. I think that was it. So I also ordered our butterflies. So they should be here, I think, in like a week. So I'm hoping by the time we get to the butterfly unit, they'll be just about ready to be butterflies. That's my goal. I might have ordered them a little early, but that's okay. And then we still have our tadpoles. I don't know if they're doing very well. I think I need to do a little more research. They're doing okay. I put them in a fish tank, a small one. They're kind of finicky. And then what else? I think that's it. So we've got a lot of animals going on here. We've got the tadpoles, we're getting the butterflies, we have a cat. We have 12 chickens right now. We have 6 hens. 6 hens laying, but actually only 2 are laying. We're hoping 4 others will start laying soon. And then we've got 6 meat chickens that we're going to be butchering. Sorry if you don't like that word. In about a month. So a little less than that. So that'll be nice to stock up the freezer some. With that, we just love growing them ourselves. They're kind of gross chickens. We haven't done this kind before. This is the Cornish game hen or something, Cornish cross. So they just become monsters. But they're fun. It's all learning. So the girls help me feed and water them all and clean their little pens and stuff. So it's all fun. Okay, that's enough about my small zoo here. Okay, so God's creation from A to Z. Again, week 21. So I think we covered it all. So this is a little bit of a shorter week. Again, I'm hoping to get out my other video on my preschoolers because we did finish a unit and I just haven't been, I gotta make videos. So anyways, if you like this, here are some other videos to go check out. And don't forget to go hit that subscribe button right here. And I hope to see you at the next video. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.